Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Michael Wacha, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
Philadelphia.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And that's over. 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
The 2-1 on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
This is line to left. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, that's a great first at bat of the game. And I know it's not just because of the single, but he got it on 3-2. You get a chance to see all his pitches, make him work, get deep in the count, and get a base hit. Man, your teammates are loving you right now.
Here's Neil Walker. His career line against Wacha, 3 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Set to deal on 2-2. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know, I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Ready now, number 34. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits third best in the National League. Now a swing and a ground ball. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Waka delivering a 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Hit in the air out toward left. Grichuk moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 23. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. First offering on its way. Dribbled to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 9-game hitting streak.
35. Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. His career line against Waka: 1 hit in 24 at-bats. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This ball will be chopped foul. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak, and when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
And Walker's throw is in time for out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Digging in, number 11, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches. and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. Oh, and that liner caught him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still no score. Striding in, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Realmuto.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham is in pursuit. 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals.
Number 3.
And I'm looking at Stephen Piscotty. You can play this guy all over the diamond. That seems to be the theme. He fits right into those versatile players. He's right at the top of the list.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home to Beckham. To short, hit hard. Diaz brings it in. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. His career line against Waka, he's gone 2 for 5. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Heading after it is Piscotty. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jed Jerko now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder giving chase. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the outfield, Odubel Herrera. When the Phillies were turning things around and turning that organization upside down, bringing up young talent, he was the first guy. Won batting titles in the minor leagues and really got off to a good start in the big leagues as well.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Arrieta's got his target. 1-1 pitch on its way. Way out in front. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I know he'd like to see that pitch again. I know he's got 2 strikes. That's a ball he should have hit, though. It's right in his wheelhouse. He fouled it off. He's going to last another pitch. But, man, that's the one he wanted.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. In now, Jake Arrieta. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Pitcher number 49, Jake Arrieta.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here comes another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try again. 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter is there for it. 1 down. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Ready for another chance? Andrew McCutchen. He reached on a single in his first try. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
3-0 now. Third inning, no score to this point. McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey,
15,
we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in for his second at bat, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Piscotty. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 34.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 34. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
2 out with the man at first. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One and one, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grichuk is over. And that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here it comes, 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Yadier Molina comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Soft liner towards center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When a ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
Michael Waka.
Into the box, Michael Waka. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Striding in once again, Aledmys Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. Yep.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now to the plate, number 23. Switch hitter batting left here.
Shortstop, number 23.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Jay Bruce.
Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
JT Realmuto.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Carpenter is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up to the plate, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 11.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Tommy Pham will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 0-2, here it comes. Down the third baseline. Beckham comes up with it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Shed Shirko.
Here's Jed Jerko now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Tim Beckham. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
3, Tim Beckham.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's off the left field wall. Throw into second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. For Beckham, he's at second with his 9th 2-base hit of the year. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Carpenter is there. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The pitcher, number 49.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. Carpenter gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Phillies lead it 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the TCU product Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. In there, no balls and a strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So striding in, Randall Grichuk comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping up now, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. Here it comes on 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Walker.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 34.
Digging in once again, number 34. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Ready once again, number 23. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Here's Jay Bruce now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Waka a check at first, and he's back easily. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit hard to the right. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department.
16, Colton Wong.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. His history with Jake Arrieta, 7 hits in 29 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the pitch on 2-1. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And another foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. Down and away, ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
One and 2, here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Juan Nicasio is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Nicasio.
Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
JT
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty racing back. He's there and records the first out.
Third baseman number 3, Tim Beckham.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First pitch on its way. Tim Beckham is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grichuk is right there. And that's out number 2.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Chop foul wide of first. Here's the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 11. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Just off the set and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. No one out with a runner at second. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Jed Jerko, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 3-2 one more time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery to the right side and through a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he takes strike 2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Pereira makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Phillies lead this one 1-0. Tyler Lyons has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
70, Tyler Lyons.
Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this will be just what the manager ordered, as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
McCutchen.
Ready for another chance. Andrew McCutchen He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And that misses, ball 1. For Harper, a good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. 1-0 count. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Here's the 2-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here's Neil Walker. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 34. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping in, number 23. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Harper is on his way home, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Here's Jay Bruce now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Philadelphia is on top 2-0. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dylan Betances.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder Steven Piscotty.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest.
Molina.
Digging in now, Yadier Molina. A hit in 2 tries so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And he gets ahead 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Betances sets. Here's the 0-1 and a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2 out base hits.
I don't care how hard you're throwing. You get that ball down there. He just dropped the barrel and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 0-1 on its way. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They're down 2-0. The Gateway Arch illuminated at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Zach Duke enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And he misses there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now in the box, Tim Beckham. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boy, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Pham is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And here's a fastball from Duke to get things started. It's 0-1.
Matt, that is pitching right there. It's not always about the velocity. That pitch is 89 miles an hour, but it's a two-seamer. Great movement, and he hit the location. That's how you beat good hitters.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Nothing in the Philadelphia ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Redbirds. They trail it by 2. Striding in, number 11.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth inning
Chad
for the
Green
Cardinals.
comes out of the
Third
bullpen to
baseman,
shut things down
number
here in the
11.
ninth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 57, Chad Green.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch. And now the Redbirds are down to their final strike.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Jake Arrieta pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Michael Wacha is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Chad Green earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs on 5 hits.